everybody? I hope everybody is enjoying their holiday. Um, Today, I just want to get on. Thanks to my friend Mark. Mark got me started today, and I'm not. I'm not going to say Mark got me started, right? So today, what are we talking about today? I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'll just go get straight into it. Let me share my screen again. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Being a veteran myself, my wife being a veteran, I know this day is set aside for the veterans that um paid the ultimate price and protecting freedom. But to all veterans out there, I salute you with both hands. And I thank you for your service. Now, today video, y'all know I'm lazy. I don't be having time to record videos and then post them, and it's just too much. So I just go live and I leave it up there for people to see. Now, today, my buddy Mark from Uncultured Currency, right? He posted a very, very informative video. I advise you to go and watch this video right here. Day trading other people's money using futures, right? Our the skit at the beginning with his kids is hilarious. I love it, right? And it's called prop firms legit or a scam, right? I advise you go watch this video. It's a very good video. It's very a lot of good information in it, right? But it was one part in there that he said, and I sent him a text. Of course, he want to get funny when we talk. Stop being weird. Who watches YouTube in bed, right? Me. I watch YouTube in the bed because I love my purple mattress. It is not my fault if your mattress sucks. I love buy a purple mattress. Why don't you? Right? So, but in here, he said that let me let you hear what he said. And this is no shot at Mark. This is my buddy. Mark is my buddy. No shot at Mark. He put out some very good information in here, but it's one thing that he said in there that a lot of people tend to say, and I
you should most
don't
likely
agree with.
fail at one point or make a mistake or go below the drawdown, and next
right
thing
here.
you know, you're kicked out. So you really have to pay attention to detail and be cognizant of
Can
exactly
y'all hear that?
what's going
Put
on in
a
your
one. What's up,
account,
Valdez?
because
What's
they
up, people
will
in the
knock
chat?
you
What's up,
out.
the whole?
For
If
example,
you can hear
I
that, put a
passed
one in the
before.
chat.
I made good money within my futures account, my prop firm. I was excited. I was about to get paid out. I made the crucial mistake of falling below the account by 50 cents because I wasn't considering the fees that they attached to it. And because of that, I automatically lost my prop firm account. So I no longer was a funding trader, and I never got paid out at all because they keep all of your money afterwards. Even the money that you make, it doesn't matter. They keep it. Because remember, for the first several months, you're just trading sim money. Even though you think you're trading real people's money, it's still simulation money. And that's how they are able to keep their company profitable, because you're paying out the people who actually make the money. Because again, minimum you can pull out is 500, maximum is usually 2,000. So how do they pay these people? They pay these people from other people who are failing in their subscription services. That's how they pay out the people. And here's exactly what Apex says when it comes to your performance account, your PA account. It says, we use live data for performance accounts. Initially, they are in sim, but you still get paid the same way. This is because many traders may blow their performance account quickly. So this is done to protect the company and as you as a customer. As you pass the eval, does not mean you actually are on news. Even states straddles, strangles, be both long. Then here's another one that's kind of, I think, crazy. But it says traders understand that a company is seeking to fund and pay out traders who follow consistent trading plan in size, stops, and targets. That means not trading max contracts on one trade, seeking lucky windfalls while trading micros the rest of the time, not consistently changing size, not dollar cost averaging, not doing high frequency trading, and being consistent in the trading plan, including your entry, stops, and take profit. Trader funding and paid funded is designed to be a long-term relationship of consistency and steady growth for both parties, aka the goal is for you to lose so they can make money. That's right. You cannot change up your trading strategy. So apparently, if you trade 3 contracts and you take, I don't know, 10 ticks, do that consistently. Do not switch it up. Do not add 5 contracts and then decide to do 15, because that can automatically make you lose. And now, once again, you're starting from the beginning.
That's not true.
So the question is this: after listening to everything what I said, are prop firms a scam? And the answer is no, they're not a scam. They just make it incredibly hard for you to be a consistent, profitable trader using other people's money.
Right there. Said they are not a scam. I agree with that. But he said they make it incredibly hard for you to be a consistently profitable trader using other people's money. I hear a lot of people saying that, and that is absolutely false. And that is why I wanted to talk today about it's not the prop firm's fault. Right. And if you see the rest of the title, I initially was going to say the rest of the title was initially going to say you just suck. But YouTube has a tendency to demonetize me for everything that I do. So I just decided to say, you probably can't trade. Hey, y'all, could y'all not see my screen? This right here. Y'all could not see my screen. That's why I'm talking about, because I'm still sharing Mark video. That's why y'all can't see my screen. Right there. I'm going to talk about it's not the prop firm's fault. ... Initially, it was going to say you just suck, but I changed it to it's not the prop firm's fault. You probably can't trade. That's what I changed it to. Now, let's talk about it. There, Mark put out a lot of good information in there. I teased him about stealing my intellectual property because I said I had already did a video on Apex talking about all of their what did he just put me, what did he text me back? I'm gonna tell him now. I'm on live right now. I ain't got time to text. Hold on. Y'all hold on for a second. Y'all hold on for a second while I mute y'all. Okay, get off my phone. I see you in the live. Get off my phone. Matter of fact, let me get the link. Let me get the link so you can pull up. Get the link so you can pull up. There. Pull up with it. Pull up with you. You sent me the dissertation on my cell phone. I ain't reading all. Look at this. Y'all think I'm gonna read all that? I'm not reading all of that. Now, like I was saying, so now you're doing videos about his videos for your video. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Right? So, for real, dope video that he did. Very dope video he did. Go look. It's a lot of good information in there. A lot of good information in there. But we just like I told him. I said, y'all see there? Y'all see there? I'm still on the live, and they got it tagged as limited. They got it tagged as limited. I'm still on the live, and they got like everything that I do, they just limit it, and I have to submit, hey, go review this, and then they'll review it, and then it'll turn back green. It's like they limit every video that I make. I don't know what I've done to YouTube, but they don't like me. Right? Dope video. Go check the video out. He had a lot of good information in there. But like I was teasing him, and I said, you can't pull up with the dog barking. I said, look, we have to stop pacifying these lazy and shiesty traders, right? And what I mean by that, right? This is what I mean by that. I mean, you have like I read through every piece of literature on Apex about it. I looked at every video on there, and they got a valid point for all of their rules, right? There is a group of people out there that I didn't know existed until I started looking through the Apex stuff, where these people, they prey on the prop firms. And what they do is they have a network of people who just say like me, Mark, Mark, Deborah, Sanjay, I'm just picking names, Robinson, right? We all will sign up for, let's say, the $250,000 account, right? And then we all would get together and be like, okay, CPI coming out this Thursday, right? Mark, you get 27 contracts and go short. You're gonna set a limit order short with 27 contracts. Robinson, Mark, and Sanjay, y'all all going short. Me, Lil Hawk, Deborah, we all gonna get 27 contracts and go long. And when CPI come out, somebody gonna get smoked, right? Like y'all three gonna get smoked, but us three gonna kill it. You know what I'm saying? And then now we done maxed out everything, and now they gotta pay us. And we all in this net, and we're going from prop firm, and we're doing this. We're running this network to get over on the prop firms, right? And I never knew this existed until I started researching prop firms, because I'm an honest person. I don't sit there and think of ways I can scheme and scam the system. You know what I'm saying? So I get why they say, because I'm like, why can't I trade on news? And it don't say I can't trade on news days, because I kept I'm like, it don't say I can't trade on news days. It says I can't trade the news with a windfall trade. And then I was talking to Drake. I'm like, Drake, she like, I trade on news days all the time. I've never failed, right? And so that's when I started researching it more. And you can't trade on news with a windfall type trade. And if you're in your eval, those windfall trades don't count. But if you're in your PA account will get closed out immediately. Like they'll let you do it in your eval, but they just won't count that trade because it's a windfall trade. And then the thing about where they talk about, they're not looking for the people to hit a home run and then switch to the micros, because like I know people like personal friends, what they do, they go in and they pass the challenge in one day, and then for the rest of the 10 days they just open a trade with a micro and then close it just to get a credit for that day, right? They'll pass in one day, then they open an account with a micro, trade, close it, then the next day open it and close it, so they can get credit for trade, because it don't go by days, it go by the days you actually place a trade. Because if you look at your dashboard, if you be signed up for 15 days, I mean you only took 3 trades over 3 days, it'll say you were on day 3, right? So what it is, it's like the prop firm, in my opinion, is not making it hard for you to be a profitable trader, right? They're just looking for people, they looking for honest, consistent traders. It's not their fault that a lot of people want to trade other people's money and they don't know how to trade, but they want to trade and they don't have the money to trade. So they say, hey, I can spend a little bit of money and get into this prop firm, and then now I can go trade other people's money. No, you suck. You're not ready to trade your own money. You know what I'm saying? You're not ready to trade your own. You suck. You're not ready to trade your own money, but you want to go and get somebody to give you. If you got a $250,000 account, they're giving you $6,500 to trade with. I'm not going to give you $6,500 to blow, and you don't know how to freaking trade. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you want to learn. Yeah, go learn, and then do it, because guess what? Like and Mark, you can. This is the truth. I told Mark, I said, people. Let me read the text. I said, people don't. I said, most people don't take thousands of dollars out of their personal account monthly. So why is there such a focus on taking thousands of dollars out a PA and prop account twice a month? If you don't withdraw that much money out your own personal account at least once a month, why is it such a big deal that to be able to take thousands of dollars out of a PA or prop account twice a month?
Because if you end up, for example, if you make $10,000, you have, like, we all know we have bad days throughout the month. Regardless, it's going to be a day or two where you have a bad day. So if you build up an account that's $10,000, $15,000 in a prop firm, you're doing good. You have one bad day, one bad trade, you go below that 1,500, boom, you're done. So all that money you worked on leading up to that day of, like, one bad trading day, you can have 28 days of good trading days. And then on the 29th day, you fall below the 1,500, your account is gone. Boom. You don't keep all that money previously that you already earned, that you stacked up. That's the reason. Versus, like, if you have your own account, like, you can pull out money. If I make, let's say I put $1,500 in, if I make 3,000, I want to pull out 2,000, I can pull out 2,000. If I keep building it up, if I make 10,000, I want to pull out 8,000, leave 2,000 in, I can do that. In the prop firms, you can't. It's limited. And I'm not saying it's a scam, because in the end of the day, I say it's not a scam, but they make it.
Yeah. You said it wasn't a scam, but
yeah, it's not a scam. It's to make it hard for you to stay consistent, because the goal is for you to blow it, especially within that 3-month period. That's the reason why they limit how much money you can take out, which is what, 500 minimum, max 2,000 on a $25,000 account.
Yep.
So the goal, and then if you even go on Apex, they're very transparent. They have, like, a list of people payout. And if you look, it's like 500, 2,000, 500, 2,000, 2,000, 500. So you can tell that majority of the people are within that 3-month gap, because you don't see a lot of people taking out a large amount. I think I saw one person that took out like 72,000. So that person must have had, like, a consistent level of trading, and he's been following the rules. He wasn't trading on news days. He didn't fall behind the trailing stuff. So he did everything perfect. But for the average person, most people at one point or another are going to blow their prop firm. And the question is, like, do you want to go that route where you work 28 days, have one bad day, now you're just screwed, you got to start over? Or is it better for you to put $1,500 in there? Or even my suggestion is put $150 in there and trade the micro minis. Because if you're able to pass the prop firm and achieve 1,500, just lower that down. Put $150 of your own money in there, and then just do the micro minis. Build your account onto 3,000, take $1,000 out for yourself, and continue to do that, and just kind of shave off money and put it into your account, versus keeping the money in there for the prop firm. Why are you keeping your money in the prop firm? You should get paid out.
Okay, now let's back up to the beginning. When you said, how much did you say you stacked up over them 28 days?
Let's say you just did 10,000, for example.
Okay, you did 10,000. You stacked up 10,000 over them 28 days, right? Let's I'm fun to share my screen here. Right. You said move us out of the way, because I don't want all that goobly gop. Move me out of the way. I'm far too handsome to stay on the screen. Okay. What kind of account you said it was? Oh, let's pull up and let's go to Apex, and let's do it off Apex. Yeah, because both of us all about giving people real information. Right? We're giving people real information that they can use. Is applicable information, right? You said a $25,000 account.
Yeah.
Okay, 25,000, right? So your profit goal is 1,500. Your trailing drawdown is 1,500, right? I'll make sure I make this big, because I want people to be able to
never sign up for the full amount. Always get a discount code, because that 147.
Yeah, always get a discount code. Don't never sign up for the full amount. right? Even if you use my affiliate link that's below, that link is only for like 50% off, but I think they still doing 80%. When you get to the site, just change it to save 80. Don't never pay the full amount. Always shop on sale for everything. We buy at discounts. We sell at premiums. All right. So 1,500 is your trailing drawdown. Mark the man said that in 28 days, you built up 10,000, right? Okay. So if you build up 10,000 in them 28 days, right, you got a $25,000 account, right? Once your account gets to 25, 15, 16, 25,000 plus 1,600, 1,000 plus 1,600, right? Once your account gets to 26,600, your trailing threshold stops following you.
Stop on that one, correct?
Right?
That one stops, yeah.
Your trailing threshold stops following you. And you said you built up 10,000, right? So you're at $35,000. You said you built up 10,000 minus 26,600. So you're telling me in one day you're gonna lose over $8,000.
No, hold on. Let me go
now if you look that, and I'm just going off based on what you said, you built up 10,000 and you had one bad day, right? You had one bad day.
Hold on. Let me pull up the actual contract, because the PA contract might be different, but I could be wrong. I know each one is different because some of them actually have a trailing stop, non-stop. I think E-Trade.
Now I'm talking Apex. With Apex, with all their accounts, once you go $100 over the threshold, it stops following you.
Correct. Yeah. And then
it stops following you.
Let me see. Required minimum balance of request for withdrawal, 25K account, 2660. So you need to keep your account up 26,600. And then because I got the actual prop firm account here. Hold on. My actual contract, the PA account. The maximum withdrawal each payout period. Okay. So yeah, and my issue, okay, so let's say, okay, so you have $8,000 left, but you're absolutely right. Like you have a buffer of 8,000. Now let's say, so on that account, a 25K account, you can only take out $1,500. You can only pay yourself out $1,500.
So what?
You can only pay yourself out $1,500.
Yeah, over the
first 3 months.
Yeah, the first 3 months. For the first 3 months, you can only take out. But the thing of it is, and now this, and I understand this, like being on both sides of the equation in the military world and in the civilian world, right? You have to walk that fine line of doing what's best for, the commander's intent. In the military, you got commander's intent and you got taking care of the soldiers, right? So you got to walk that fine line of commander's intent, which is taking care of the company, and taking care of the soldiers, which is taking care of the traders, right? So you know how they say with options, when they be like, you can't do certain things because they're trying to protect the traders, and the traders be like, no, let me do my own thing. What? But there's people out there who say, let me do my own thing, but they don't know how. So there's rules in place to protect them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they're looking to partner with true, consistent traders. So if you're truly a consistent trader, right? If your system allows you to get up $8,000 per month, it matters not if you can only take out a certain amount for the first 3 months, because you understand that it's in place to keep the shysters at bay.
Correct. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's to keep the shysters at bay. So if you're going to get up $8,000 per month, you're going to be up $8,000 per month after all. So the first month, you take out the amount you can, take out the amount you can, take out the amount you can. And then at month 4, you just take out the rest of your 25,000, long as it, you know what I'm saying, keeps you above your buffer. You see what I'm saying? It's like you just have to play the system smartly. Like me personally, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take out a dime until I can take out all my money. Give me my whole 25. Wow. You feel me? So it's like I get both. I understand both sides of it, because I see like the thing of just give me my money now. But I also understand I got to keep the shysters at bay. I got to have stuff in place to keep the shysters at bay, because if I'm like I told you in the text, my model, I have my model, I have my rules, I have rules for myself. So
Right, yeah.
their rules, I could care less about their rules, because my rules are more stringent on me than theirs are. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm looking at this as this is my money. I don't care if I'm trading your money. I'm thinking about my money that I'm going to make in this process. So I treat my money with far more stringent rules than, you know what I'm saying, other people's money.
Yeah. And I totally get it. And again, like I even say in the video, like it's not a scam. It's just it is set up. They have a lot of rules and regulations that you wouldn't have otherwise if you put your own money. But like you said, it's like I don't think it's about keeping the shysters away. It's about remaining a profitable company, because they're at the end of the day, they make their money. There's a reason why there's a subscription fee. There's a reason why, you know, they have that $37, 90% off to bring it down to 37%, because they know that the average person will blow their account within the
Exactly.
period, which is very, very common. Like a lot of the futures traders, or the funded traders that I always speak to, they're like, yeah, man, I got a $100,000 account. Cool. But again, like you don't have $100,000. You have whatever the drawdown is. But then when I usually ask them, like, how much money have you actually made? They're like, oh, well, I never actually was able to withdraw anything because I've blown the account at one point or another after you get it. That's the hardest part, is really just keeping that account alive. So again, I do the prop firm, so I don't mind. I don't like the rules, because if you don't pay attention to the rules, if you don't read the fine print, you're going to blow the account.
Yeah. Now, I'm glad you said that. And like Trey, what Trey got up there, what you just said, Mark, all of that, everything about that, everything about this comment right here and what you just said, it all goes back to the trader. You know what I'm saying? What type of trade? Are you a trader that reads the rules, right? Are you a trader that stays consistent? Because if you are a consistent trader, right? If you like on any day, on any given day, right? The way I trade, I would never have a day where one trade is more than 30 to 40% of my overall profits. I would never have a day like that, because the way I consistently trade, when I put 5 contracts on, right? 3 contracts are coming off at a static point, right? The second and the fourth and the fifth contract, that fourth one is coming off at a certain point, and that last one is the only one that I'm gonna let run to see how much I can squeeze out of it, right? So that one contract is never going to be enough to make that one trade to be so big that it's taking over 30 to 40% of my overall P&L for that time frame. You know what I'm saying? So it all goes back to, if you are a consistent trader, if you have a because if you go and work at a prop firm, you have to have a consistent model that you trade without deviating from, even if you don't like. If that prop firm gives you a model, you can't deviate from that model. You have to trade what they say you got to trade. Just like when you go to work at your job, they got an SOP you got to follow, even if you like it or not. If you don't like it, get another job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. So, and I know most people too who are, like, I guess consistent, they have the prop firm and they trade their own money. So they usually have 2 accounts going at the same time. which is smart. I just think that if you are consistent with the prop firms, like if you're doing good, and sometimes you have like one bad day or you broke the rules by trading the news or whatever, if you're consistent, if you feel like you're consistent, and it sounds kind of risky, but my recommendations is use your own money. You have no rules
Yeah.
attached at that point. You're able to do what you want. If I make $1,000 a day, I can pull out $1,000 a day. I don't have to sit there and request, hey, in 10 days, 15 days, can I get $2,000? And I have to hope that in 2 days I don't make a mistake on my prop firm. Again, it's the rules and regulations are there. Every prop firm is different too. That's the main thing I think I mentioned. I just use Apex because Apex is cheap. Honestly, Apex is probably it's like one of the cheaper ones I've seen. And it's easy to get into. I think it's overall most prop firms are easy to pass. It's just staying consistent, following the rules and whatever they have established. As long as you can do that, you won't blow up your account. But it does kind of get frustrating when you see like, oh shit, I made $25,000, but I can only take out $500 or $2,000 or whatever.
Yeah, but but the thing of it is, right? If it go back to the beginning, if you got a consistent strategy, right? If you got a consistent strategy and you're using proper risk management, right? I'm not going to say impossible, but it's highly unlikely that you're going to hit that 25,000 in the first month if you're using proper risk management. You see what I'm saying? So if you're using proper risk management and you're trading a consistent strategy, the fact that you can't take out more than X amount of money in the first 3 months would never bother you. You see what I'm saying? If like the way I trade my account and my personal account, the way I trade my account, I'm not going, it's like $25,000 is further down the road. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, even if I get runners that run on, you know what I'm saying? Even if I get runners that run on, I'm not going to get, like the other day I had a day where I took a full stop out, right? I took a full stop out on 5 contracts because I did something stupid. So the full stop out on 5 contracts is like $12.50, right? Because I'm only risking 5 points. It's 5 contracts. It's $12.50, right? I got back in the way I was supposed to, right? The way I was supposed to, and I took my 3 contracts off at the point where I was supposed to take them off at. I took my 4th one off and I let the 5th one run. And when that 5th one ran, right now, mind you, I took my 3 off at half of the loss because my rules say if I take a loss, I only shoot for half of the loss. You know what I'm saying? Get it back. So I took the 3 off of half the loss, took the 4 off the next one, and I let the runner run. And then by the time the runner got stopped out, I was just back at like $1,300. You see what I'm saying? So I got back green, but it wasn't the fact that I got back green on all 5 contracts and it ran to the moon. Like following my consistent rules, I happened to get back green, but I didn't get up $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9,000. You see what I'm saying? If you got a consistent plan that you stick to, it's like those rules would never come into play. It's one of them things where, and I totally get what you're saying, because it's like I used to get sucked into that same thing listening to a lot of the shysters. Not saying Mark is not a shyster. He's a very honest person. I give him a hard time, but he truly put out good information on his YouTube channel, right? But it's like you get sucked into the narrative of the prop firms are out to get the little guy, but it's the little guy that's freaking killing themselves. Because I do not have any pity for those people who go into casinos and give away their house. I don't have pity for them, because it's the casino's job to get that money. The casino is not holding a gun to your head, making you come in there and constantly go over. You know the casinos are set up to win, but you still go in there and say, I'm going to take them tonight. I'm going to take them tonight. You're not going to take them. You know what I'm saying? The people who are successful in the casino game, they go in with rules. They go in with a set amount they're gonna risk. They go when they get their money, they leave. It's the same thing in the stock market. It's the same thing in futures. You go in with your rules, you get your set amount, you keep your losers smaller than your winners, and you call it a day. It's the gamblers, it's the get rich quick. It's the grifters out here that's making people think, oh, it's so easy to do this without they don't even go read. They don't even know that they can't take out all the money. Because you know what they do when they get these prop firms? They start planning what they finna do with this $25,000 that they finna make over the next month. That's what people start doing.
That's a fact.
But yeah, man, like I say, man, Mark, it's a very good video. I think he did, if not better, just as good as I did talking about him. The only difference is, you know, he went farther in depth with showing you like the actual contracts from the PA account, right? I don't show all that stuff. It ain't none of your freaking business.
I hear my name and stuff.
Yeah. You heard your name. Yeah, I saw you hide your name, but you know what I'm saying.
That's when people be like, "Well, did you ever pass?" It's like, yeah, I can pass it. The comma, I've done it before. I've done it multiple times.
You know what I'd say to people like that? I don't care if you think I passed or not. I don't care if you think I can trade. You know, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're just somebody on Al Gore's internet that's pocket watching me. So I don't care. I'm very happy in my life. You know, very happy in my life. My wife, by the way, my wife is very happy too. I like to blame every female watching this on in the Spider Gang for always talk about what a great husband I am, and I really started to believe y'all. And yesterday I told my wife she can start looking for her Yukon Denali that she wanted. And it's because I believe what y'all freaking say about me being a good husband. I blame all of y'all. But somebody say rules make you disciplined. I agree.
Yes,
I agree. But yeah, man. Anything else for the people, Mark? Before I just want that. That's really, and it like I say, it wasn't no shot at Mark.
My spider senses were tingling. I was like, Tim must be talking about me. Let me go on YouTube.
You already know I was talking about you. It ain't no shot at Mark. I just and I'm not trying to sway Mark's opinion. He has his own opinion. He's a grown man. But I just want to talk about it because, you know, I'm a firm believer of accountability. Just like when everybody was like mad at Mark and Jolene about y'all never told us when to get out of leap options. That's true, right? They should be held accountable for that. But you should also be held accountable for just following someone blindly. It's accountability works on both sides. You see what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm all about accountability. I don't care where the accountability lands. I'm all about accountability. And I'm not a person that try to victim shame anybody, but I don't victim excuse either. You know what I'm saying? I don't victim excuse either. You got behind every good man is good. Every good man is a great one. Okay. Yeah, man. Anything else for the people? Mark?
No, man. I'm about to head to Tampa here. I just got back from the gym, so I'm about to head out.
You going to Tampa?
Yeah, going to Tampa. My friend had a baby, so we're gonna go visit the new addition.
All right, then that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Tell your friend congrats. You and the family have fun. Drive safe. Them folk drive crazy in Tampa. Well, they drive crazy where you at too, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but it's nothing like New York or Cali. So
I ain't never been to Cali, but New York, yeah, they drive like fools too.
Yeah, now you gotta be aggressive. Yeah, you have to like not give a shit about your car either over there because
exactly
definitely gonna get hit. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, you know what? Everyone follow my other YouTube channel I just started called Half Breed Observer. It's political. You may or may not like it, but go over there.
Yeah, let me hold on. Let me go get the link. I don't even think I followed. I ain't gonna hold you. I know I follow you Uncultured, but I don't think I follow the Half Breed. Let me go. Let me go look it up.
I know. It's like you're probably like, I'm not gonna do politics.
I don't think I followed the half breed. I remember you talking about it. Because I remember like, what did I say? I said, how many YouTube channels?
No. I got 3. One of them was inactive at the movie channel, but I'm trying, man.
What is called half breed?
Yeah, half breed observer. There really isn't like much more I feel like I can add to the finance space. You know, like I've talked about all the grifters. I feel like I get given enough warnings. There's no strategy or anything that I can introduce that isn't already out there and available for free or anything. So I don't know.
HBO. You always try somebody. You tried the dummy books. Now you trying HBO. Don't man, somebody go get you, man. Somebody
man,
go. You freaking grifter.
Man, that's what I do, man. Nah, if I'm inspired by something, I take it and I try to.
That's Mark other channel where he talk about 10-4 hat stuff. That's the link right there. If y'all want to check it out, y'all want to go support my boy. That's his 10-4 hat channel. He on there looking extra light skin with the tank top on, looking extra light skin. Y'all go support my boy. Yo, for you put that little baloney on down. Hey man, I appreciate you for pulling up. Hey, before I get out of here, get off my live, Mark. Before I get out of here, do anybody got any questions or anything they want to ask before I go? I ain't doing nothing for the rest of the day. My sweetie gone, so I can hang out for a minute. If anybody got any questions about anything that I may have shared on the for the people who I sent out some stuff on Discord for the people who was wanting to I sent out a question about when would it be possible for you to jump on a Zoom with me so we can sit down and, you know what I'm saying, like do like a pre-qualification thing. But I don't feel like doing that. E-Rock, if E-Rock on here, E-Rock, you were only 3 months before the video was posted, but I don't care. You're in. The only person that sent me a link that's not going to be in is M. Wilson. You said your YouTube name was, let me show the screen. Let me show the screen. Right here. This is the only person that won't be in. M. Wilson 9339. I mean 9399. You said your YouTube name was 1SPOAT. This is the only person out of the people who DM me saying that they was interested in doing a tape reading with Timmy starting on the first weekend of June. Right. This is the only person that won't be in. The reason why this person won't be in, you're not even a channel member on the what's the name? That's why I DM'd you back and said, did you even watch the whole video? Did you even watch the video at all? So Will, Lil Hawk, Calio, Seawalk, Kim, Shay, let me know if you want to get in, Shay. I know you asked me if I was gonna be doing it later, but let me know if you want to get in. Shay, E-Rock, Josh, and FC. Everybody, you're in. I don't feel like doing those Zoom links, talking to nobody about it. You're in. And Rhonda was the person that was from the jump, right? Rhonda was the person that was from the jump. So the way I'm going to do it, the way I've decided to do it is I'm going to have to run a test, right? I'm going to have to run a test. I don't see anybody putting anything in here. I'm going to have to run a test to see if it works. So I'm going to do all those people who I just said that was in, right? Everybody that reached out. Wait a minute. Why did I think hit, learn, and share? Oh yeah, you did. Right there, hit, learn, and share. I'm like, I missed somebody. All right. Yeah, so hit, learn, and share. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I missed somebody. So hit, learn, and share will. So what I'm gonna do, right? Hit, learn, and share will, Lil Hawk, Calio, Seawalk, Kim, Shay, that's somebody's mom, somebody's mother, E-Rock, Joshua, and FC. DM me your email address on Discord. DM me your email address, and the way that I'm gonna do it to hopefully be able where you would be able to go back and look at it if you want to, because someone asked me, hey, will these videos be saved in the membership section? No, but the way I'm going to try to do it so that if you will be able to go back and see it, I believe on YouTube, if I have a private video, if I share it with you, if I put your email on that video, if I'm not mistaken, you should be able to watch that video. But I'm going to have to run a test to see if I can do it like that. And if that lets it work, if that works, then you will be able to go back and watch the video if you desire to. But if that doesn't work, then no, you won't be able to go back and watch the video. So do me a favor, send me your email. Those people that I just said, Rhonda, you too. I need one from Rhonda. So that'll be Rhonda, here to learn and share, Will, Rhonda, here to learn and share, Will, Lil Hawk, Calio, Seawalk, Kim, E-Rock, Joshua, and FC, and Shay if she want to also. Now, the thing of it is, only when we only 9 other people will be able to actually get on the stage at the same time. But with the private link way, it will be able to everybody will be able to see it and get back to it. Yes, you can send private. Yeah, I know I can send the private links, but it like I think it's like something like matter of fact, I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna do a test sometime this week. So send me the email addresses, and we're gonna do a test sometime this week. That's it, man. If don't nobody have any questions, anything like that, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you happen to be a veteran, I appreciate you for your service. Shout out to my fellow brothers and sisters that have served this country in whatever what do you call it, service, whatever branch of service that you served in, even though Army is the best. But thank you for your service, and enjoy the rest of y'all holiday, man. I'm gonna go watch some TV now. See you on the next one. Gone.